Okay, I just watched episode 3 of Records of Ragnarok. Chi-Yu has to be my favorite human that has ever showed yet. Him and Hades, this battle going crazy, bro. So we get to see Chi-Yu's backstory and how he became the king first. So he's basically, there was this demon king, he thought was a demon god. I guess he ruled over China. He would have the kings, whoever wanted to be king had to give him like human sacrifices so they could try to become king. But Chi-Yu was different, he didn't do that. He gave us like a clay doll, whatever. And then the demon god was like pissed off and he's like, you disrespect me like this? And she was like, why do you call yourself a god, bro? You shouldn't call yourself a god. And then they proceed to fight and have a battle for like 6 days. Chi-Yu wins, becomes king of China. And then we go back to him fighting Hades, right? He's fighting Hades. Hades using his technique, but he blew him away because he uses chi power where he like reverses the technique and then sends it back to you. Then Hades has this like long pole thing. And he also, they have this like dialogue in the middle where they're talking about, Hades asks him like, what do you think a king is? And his response made him laugh because he's like reminded him of Poseidon, his brother, how he just didn't need anyone but himself. So him and Hades just laughing off, and they're just like, Hades respect him at that point. Hades does this move that basically he couldn't really reverse. But then later on, he tried to do the exact same move, but then he does this move with his air where he blows an air into you, it like disrupts your chi. And Hades starts figuring out later on, but then he gets like pierced in the abdomen. Hades figures out his technique of what he does. That's later on. Then Chi, like basically his like eyes gets all soaked, like his bands get soaked. So he removes the thing that has in his eye. I thought he was blind, whatever. But he finally could see his face. I guess he can see Chi even better with his eyes. Actually, I kind of got messed up. He hurts him after, like, it does the abdomen attack when he's seeing with his eyes, because it's called a star. That's how he sees the Chi and stuff. But the reason why he doesn't like fighting with his eyes is because he basically receives the same damage that he gives the person he attacks. After that, we see another backstory of Chi when he's younger. And I guess his dad basically had made love to this dancer or whatever, but his dad basically abandoned him and his mom abandoned him. But then his country gets taken over by this ruler that was like their like tribal enemy. But he doesn't kill Chi-Yu, he keeps him as a hostage, and all the soldiers there like hate on him and stuff like that. And he's just like, he has this weird, like he's like passive aggressive, like he's trying to act all nice, but inside I can tell he's just mad as hell. In the last part, he sees this girl who asks him like, are you Chi-Yu, whatever, and then he like talks, and that was the end of the episode, bro. This was the best episode I've seen of season 3 of Ragnarok, bro. Chi-Yu was my dude. Hopefully he comes out with the win. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully.